Welcome to my channel, My Garden, My Passion. I am sure all garden enthusiasts and plant lovers will vouch for the fact that monsoons bring magic into the garden. During monsoons, nature is at its best and flourishing. The plants look cleaner, they look greener, they are fresh and they are lush. So I thought I'll take you around my garden today to see what magic it has brought about in my garden. But before I actually take you around, I would like to tell, especially those who are new to my channel, that I live in Dharwad. Dharwad is in North Karnataka. It's midway between Pune and Bangalore on the national highway. What is more important is that Dharwad is close to the Western Ghats. In fact, it is considered as the Pallo of the Western Ghats. That means at the edge of the Western Ghats, the Sari Pallo, that's how they describe it. So we have a lot of rains. Monsoons arrive in the first week of June and they bring along with it all this greenery around us and plants. Even with all the care that we take during other seasons, plants don't look so green and fresh. So I think we'll go around and have a look at my garden. In my earlier videos, I've told you how I have an Amazon rainforest like effect in my garden because of the huge trees I have. So here's a big philodendron, almost looking like those grown in the jungle. It's been here since very long, and even in these plants you can see these fresh leaves that are now coming up. Here there's one, there's another one here. So new leaves are coming up. They look so fresh. So here's another green patch in my garden, and we have this Jain Muni sculpture, a stone sculpture, and the syngoniums have literally wrapped themselves round the statue. And as I've also told in my earlier videos, you can check my earlier videos, I have said that my garden resembles an Amazon rainforest, and most of my plants are foliage plants as I do not have much sunlight. So here you can see these are the plants which are native to the Amazon forests or which grow in the forest regions. So here are the syngoniums, and then I have these bromeliads here. They have just bloomed and finished their blooming. And all these plants are in the shade of this huge champaka tree. Let me also tell you that my garden is a 3-generation garden, and the huge trees are planted by my grandfather. My father added some structures like this, and now I've added some more plants to this garden. So you can see the lush green ferns. Ferns just flourish when it rains, and I neither fertilize them nor give them any extra care. Even then, when the rains come, it is the leaf litter that falls down and creates fertilizer. You can also see another patch of ferns on this side, how it is there in one single pot. Here's the pot, and now over the years I've just let it grow because space is not a constraint for me, and this green area of ferns are thriving here. In fact, once I came across an article and I thought I must develop a fernery. And then when I started collecting and putting them in one place, I realized that I have natural ferneries. So this is one fern, and as I showed you, this is another fern. And then I have these Diphyllobaceas in the background. I have these tea trees or tea plants as they are called. Earlier they were called as the Dracena. So this is another patch, again in the shade of this chiku tree. These plants are shade loving plants native to the forest floors, and you can see how new leaves have come up during the monsoons. This is the ornamental anthurium. So in summer, when the leaves come out, they get damaged due to some reasons, or they're never very healthy. But come monsoon, and within 2 months, I've got such beautiful leaves. So these are a collection from from my father's collection. They have been there since many years now in the shade in the same place. And also these alocaceas. People in hotter climates find it difficult to grow these plants, but here, as I said, because of the heavy rainfall, not so hot summers and not so cold winters, we are able to grow all these foliage plants. So you can see there are dracaenas and there are some begonias here which flowered in winter. I have put up a video of that also, and here are some variety of dracaenas. They all grow well in this shaded area. Some philodendrons. In fact, philodendrons are the best plants to grow in shade. So I have some aglaonemas. You can see there are 2 pots and they are full now. They are literally bursting with them, and I need to separate them. You see the new foliage, as I said, clean and green. So I have here to my right, I have these plants. Then if you look to my left, I have these anthuriums, which too are blooming. And here there's a white one, and here there's a rare purple colored one. Here's an orange color one, and the bud has to still unfurl. So these are the old type of anthuriums which are bigger in size, and they are right now in bloom. So all of them have started blooming after this 1 month of monsoon. I have these monsteras giving out fresh leaves. Here this bare stalk will show you that the old leaves fell off in summer, and now these beautiful leaves have come. It has adhered to the wall, and that's how they grow in the forest floors, where they stick to the trees, and here it is sticking to the wall, and with the support of the wall the leaves become bigger. So here's another patch of foliage. I have recently uploaded a video saying my foliage corner. You can have a look at it. But those were in May, when they were not at their best. But here, after this rain, you can see how lush green they are. Look at the alocasia leaves with this white markings. Another alocasia there. So there are 3 types of alocacias. There are a lot of caladiums, other foliage plants, and of course the syngonium. I have also recently put up a video on this peacock ginger with the pink flowers, which comes up only during the rainy season. And then, so you can have a look at all these leaves. And then I have a small arrangement here of all my plants which I grow in water, or hydroponic plants. I use leca balls. They are all mugs and small containers. In fact, they have all suddenly flourished after the rain. Look at these philodendrons. There's this devil's backbone. There is Chinese money plant. This is the pothos. So all of them are green and clean and fresh. This is another focal point, almost at the entrance of the door to the house. There is Ganesha surrounded by all these plants. So the pothos are here. 2 types of pothos are there. Then we have the Dracena. Then I have these Peperomias. I've just kept some colorful coleus here, and these balsams literally grow like weeds in my garden. I have them popping out everywhere, and I've just let this one here. So you can see this is another green patch with some aglaonemas also here. And here I have this Thunbergia mysorensis. I put up a video of this plant too. In fact, I had pruned it drastically last year, exactly a year back, and it has now completely taken over the balcony railing. And I hope to get beautiful flowers sometime in September, October. So these are some of the few patches of my garden that I have shown you. In fact, there are many others. In my next video, I would like to tell you the advantages of rainwater for the plants and how best you can use the rainwater for your garden, whether it is a small garden or a big garden, how you can conserve or save and use rainwater. And I would also like to tell you that there are woes to the monsoons also. It's not all hunky dory and everything is beautiful. There are a lot of problems also that come with monsoons. So I thought I'll show you the weeds in the garden, and it's sometimes not possible to work because it's continuously raining. And I've just got this respite for a short while, and I have made this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do, and press the notification button so that you will be informed immediately when I upload a new video. Thank you.